Research has shown that students who further their education beyond high school potentially earn more in their working lifetime than students who drop out of high school or end their education simply with a high school diploma. Often the difference between lifelong success and failure is having a plan of action in place in order to achieve one's goals. Our career, technical, and agricultural education programs are designed to prepare you to further your education after high school, guiding you to be more competitive in today's global marketplace while increasing the potential for future success.
Having an ag program at a school is ultra important. Every school needs an ag program so that you can inform these students where their food comes from.
My dad actually owns a trucking company, but we live on a 22-acre farm right down the road. So I just want to know what crops I could grow on my property and how I could make money doing it.
Well, I was interested in where food comes from and how it's processed, how it gets turned into what it is in the grocery store.
They aren't learning gardening right now, they're actually learning science. They have learned on the bags of fertilizer we have. They learned how to read the labels, they've learned elements, they've learned pH. We have lime right now to adjust the pH, that's what we're applying.
I didn't realize there was as much to it as there is.
Most recently, Mr. Perez, our principal, attended a job fair downtown, and the employers specifically told him that they're looking for young men and women who are honest, that can show up on time and are responsible and will take charge and lead in the absence of leadership. So almost all of the classes that my students are receiving is exactly what the employers downtown are looking for.
My family has always had a strong military background, so I'm just following in the family's footsteps.
When I was a junior, I was interested in going into the military and wanted to go to one of the military academies. But after a series of circumstances, decided that wasn't my route. But I enjoyed the program, so I stayed.
I learned that you need to stay physically fit. You also need some have self-respect if you want to show respect.
All colleges know that junior ROTC is a leadership building class. So it does look good on their resumes and they know it.
In the beginning of the class, we learned a little bit about the history of healthcare and where we've come in the 20th and 21st century from the past as far as healthcare and research and all. And then we delve into go ahead and talk about careers that they can get in healthcare.
I started last year when I took the intro class, and then I took the clinical class this year. And I think it's really what I want to go to college for.
The students are actually pursuing what they would need possibly for future careers, and we're trying to help them actually get out into the workforce.
I've always been interested in medicine and I've always really loved it, so when I got to high school I kind of knew this is where I wanted to turn to.
It's very diverse, there's something for everyone.
Some are interested in veterinary science, some are interested in dental, hygiene, radiology, all the different areas in healthcare.
I've actually got to see a baby be delivered and I got to help the nurses with that, and that was a really cool experience for me. That's actually what I think I want to go into.
I teach engineering and I have actually two pathways that all students can take. The foundation class, which is intro to all the different engineering, and then I also teach an energy and power class, which is the nuclear engineering, things like that.
Well, I needed to take a visual arts program, and this is the one that intrigued me the most, so I kind of just wanted to try it out since I'd always been interested in architecture and stuff.
My course of study that I chose, I actually want to do animation and photography, and then minor in graphic design and furniture design, so I needed engineering to go into those fields.
A lot of the stuff that we go through, teamwork, learning how to work together, consensus, learning how to decide what's the best plan for whatever we're creating.
It's taught me that everything that we do in life pretty much has to be engineered somehow in some form or way. So.
We start them off at the very basics, everything from oil changes to brake jobs, and we go as far as the students want to take it.
I like cars, so that's about it. Like, I always wanted to work on them, so I just started coming to automotive.
Ever since I was little, I worked with my granddaddy on the farm, and I've always wanted to know what went on inside of an engine. So I saw automotive as a good opportunity to discover what went on.
CTAE here at Harlem, we got some of the best students around. We've always worked hard with the students and trying to help them not only find what they're doing with their life, but find a place to go do that. You know, the teachers here work real hard at finding them jobs, putting them in the right places to where they're going to not only make a living, but be happy doing that.
Live your passion, follow your pathway, find your purpose. Enroll in career, technical, and agricultural education. CTAE makes the future a reality.